Hello and welcome to another update video about QNT, probably one of the more interesting coins at the moment because it did perform quite well this week. We still have the situation that price topped in a wave 1 in October, and then the move down looks to me most like an impulse, like an A wave, but you can also count it as a 3-wave structure, A, B, C. However, at the moment I'm looking at it as an A wave, because the alternative would be a WXY structure. We can talk about that in a minute. But at the moment, I count it as an A wave with a B wave that followed and a C wave down. In this structure, the overall correction could have completed on the 27th of May, here around $97. Since then, price did increase quite substantially. Price broke above the resistance area at $110. Took out the descending trend line and is moving up in what I would consider a possible motive wave or possible impulse, which could result in a higher low. And if it is forming a higher low, it can rally further, and we have a good evidence that a low was in. Okay, so the idea is now, what do we need to wait for? So we had some signals here that price would go up further. It did. It is sort of in the range that I indicated in the last few days, between $116 to $120. That was sort of a possible area where price could top. At the moment, I don't have strong evidence that it has topped yet. It could have, but it could also push a little higher. The situation is that, as I said in yesterday's video, if we get a break above $120, it can move pretty quickly, in my opinion, to 128. That would be the next resistance area, and would rather emphasize that, that a low was in, because we would be moving up quite strongly, have a nice impulse, all possible. And then in that case, I would update the relevant support area. At the moment, if we get a break below this swing low here, the last one at 114.50, I think that would be the first piece of evidence that we need to say that this first wave up has topped, and we are now in for the stress test, because the deeper pullback, the first deep pullback after such a possible impulse, will tell us the truth. So if in that ABC correction, or in that move down, in that pullback, the price is going to hold $101.56, we have a good chance to rally in a third wave afterwards, which would then indicate that the low was in. So the idea is that at some point we should head into this region in an ABC correction. The A wave often hits the 38.2 fib level. That would be at $111. Then we could get a B wave and the C wave down. But again, ideally it doesn't go below $101.50, because if it does, it will most likely make another low, a lower low, below $97. If that happens, what would be the wave count? In this alternative count, so of course we do give consideration to the possible scenario that the low was not in yet, but in that alternative count, this would be a wave W, and I would count it as an A, B, C. This would be an X wave, so W, X, and we would be moving down in a Y wave, whereas actually, we say W, okay, WXY, and then, okay, we could say in an alternative count, WXY, that the move down to $97 was only, no, didn't want to do that, 1 second, come on, right, was only an A wave. This move up is now a B wave, and we then come down still once more in wave C. So that in the Y wave, we have an A, B, C structure. That would be an extended correction, but I would now, this would be the count if price does not hold in any pullback that is happening the $101.50 level. If that is going to take place, I think we could see price get back into the $60 to $70 range. But until price breaks below $101.50, this is just the alternative for now. And I am observing if price can form a 1 2 setup, which could result in a rally that would take it to $140, $150. Okay, that's my update about QNT. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.